Welcome to Modern Domestics' My Bernette Virtual Machine Owner class. In part 4, I'm going to show you how to thread your machine and use your needle threader. To thread the Sew and Go 33 and 35 machines, place your thread on the spool pin and then put your spool cap on. And then you're going to lift your presser foot, turn your hand wheel toward you until the take-up lever is in its highest position. Then you're going to grab your thread tail and hook your thread into the thread guide on the back of the machine. Bring your thread down the right-hand side and then back up the left-hand side. Loop through the take-up lever and then back down. You're going to slide your thread through the needle guide, lower your presser foot, bring your needle threader halfway down, place your thread underneath the hook on the needle threader and push the needle threader all the way down. Take the thread across in front of the eye of the needle. Slowly release the needle threader and thread, and then you're going to pull the loop from the back until the needle is threaded. Then you can lift the presser foot and catch your thread in the opening on the foot. Hold your top thread and turn the hand wheel toward you so that the needle goes down into the bobbin case and comes back up. Pull on the top thread in order to bring the bobbin thread out. Then you're going to grab both the threads and use the cutter on the side of the machine to trim them to the proper length. Place your fabric under the presser foot and lower the foot onto the fabric. Now you're ready to sew. For the 37 and 38 models, you're going to place your thread on the spool pin and then slide your spool cap back on to keep your thread in place. Bring your thread behind the guide and down the right-hand side, loop under and bring it up the left-hand side. Hook through the take-up lever and come back down. You're going to go through the needle or the thread guide, bring your needle threader down and hook your thread under the hook. Bring your thread across in front of the needle and then pull the loop from the back. You can lift up your presser foot and then press your needle up, needle down button twice. That is going to bring your bobbin thread up. You're going to grab both and then just use the cutter on the side to trim your thread tails. And then you're all threaded and ready to go. To thread the 70, 77, and 79 models, lift your machine cover and place your thread on the spool pin. Make sure to put your spool cap back on, and then you're going to hook your thread under the thread guide and bring your thread behind the guide and down the right-hand side, back up the left-hand side, loop through the take-up lever and then come back down. Slide your thread through the needle guide, and then you're going to push your needle threader down and your presser foot will automatically lower. Place your thread under the hook and through the slit. Bring your thread tail over to the cutter and trim, and then you're going to lift the needle threader up, pull the loop from the back until your needle is threaded, and then close your cover and you're ready to go. For the Academy and Crafter models, place your thread and spool cap onto the spool pin. Grab your thread tail, and then you're going to hook your thread under the thread guide. And then you're going to turn your hand wheel toward you. This is going to lift your take-up lever all the way up. You're going to grab your thread tail again and bring your thread behind the guide, down the right-hand side, back up the left side, hook it through the take-up lever, and then come back down. And then you'll bring your thread behind the needle guides, lower your presser foot, and then you're going to push the needle threader down completely. Hook your thread through the hook there and bring your thread across in front of the needle, and then pull the thread from the back until it's completely threaded. Then you can lift up your presser foot, bring your thread under the presser foot, and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching this video. In part 5, we'll talk all about presser feet. See you then.